Hello beautiful people. In this video we're going to talk about masculine and feminine energy and the surprising key that allows you to step into your feminine energy. I don't want to do a long intro, so let's dive straight into that. First of all, feminine and masculine energy do not depend on the gender. Whether you're a female or male biologically, doesn't matter who you are. You have feminine and masculine energy inside of you. Those words I would say we use because it's easier to define energy with those words, but it has nothing to do with the gender. Feminine energy is for being, feeling, or receiving. Masculine energy is for doing, thinking, and providing. Everything has two energies, feminine and masculine, because that's how our world balances itself. And think about balance not as 100% and 50 is feminine, 50 is masculine, or 70 is feminine and 30% is masculine. No, think about it as a swing. And so the more we go into feminine side, the more we go into masculine side. That's the balance that we have. And another thing that I would add is something that I don't see a lot of people talking about, that it's very hard to have feminine energy without masculine energy or masculine energy without feminine energy. We often talk about it as two different things, two different worlds, and it's kind of the truth. They are opposite, like doing and being, thinking and using your intuition, using your heart. So feminine and masculine energy create oneness and wholeness together. So every time you're listening to something about feminine or masculine energy, keep in mind that those energies, they work together, because everything has two energies, and it's very weird to distinguish yourself as, oh my god, I'm a female, I'm only feminine, no masculine energy inside of me. No, it's not true. Or people think that when you heal your masculine energy, you are not masculine anymore and you are just feminine. No, it doesn't work like that. Those two energies, they work together. That's how you balance itself. To start your journey and step into your feminine energy, you have to master your masculine energy. So to be feminine, you have to become masculine first. And I'm not talking about healing your masculine energy from stop controlling and all that stuff. No, I'm actually talking about becoming masculine. I do believe that with time, this masculine energy transfer into being dark feminine energy, but when you're just starting your journey, you have to master your masculine energy. You have to have this masculine side of you. As it was said before, masculine and feminine energy, they work together. So you can't just stop being controlling and be only feminine and not have masculine side of you. No, it's always there. But when you learn to master it and to actually be masculine, that's when feminine energy just shines out of you. Let's talk about the controversial, why should I be masculine to be feminine? First of all, we've been said to heal your masculine energy and to master your masculine energy is to stop being controlling, is to stop thinking and being more intuitive, is to actually let our emotions out. Yes, this is partially true, but this is things to do to become feminine, but this has nothing to do to be masculine. Think about this. If we are saying stop being controlling to be feminine, what you're saying is stop being masculine. But let me tell you, the absence of masculine energy does not mean that you're gonna become feminine. Feminine and masculine energy work together. That's how this world balances itself out. Like, think about how smart this world is. What it means is that feminine energy thrives in masculine energy. So feminine energy comes out and shines only when it feels safe and protected. And these are things that masculine energy provides you. Think about the times when you were not your authentic self, or you were too scared to show your emotions, or you were too scared to be guided by your heart. And think about why. Why would you be scared? Personally, I had fears in my past, and sometimes they come up even right now, but with less and less frequency. I'm scared to follow my heart because I don't have financial independence and stability. So it's kind of scary, like, what if I'm gonna follow my heart and something's not gonna happen? Or I was too afraid to let my inner child out because I was too afraid what other people's gonna think about me. Or I was afraid to set my boundaries because that's when I would not be able to stand up for yourself later, when people are gonna be like, hey, you're not acting nice. I don't like the way I act. I knew that I couldn't have stood up for myself. That's why I never set those boundaries. You don't let your emotions out. You don't let your authentic self out. You don't let your inner child out because you don't feel safe out in this world because of the past stereotypes and traumas and past experience that happened to you. And so to be feminine is to feel safe, is to feel like you can actually be yourself. You can actually follow your heart. You can actually use your intuition. And even if it's wrong, even if those emotions not gonna be liked by other people, you're still gonna feel safe because I know that I'm safe even though people don't like me. I know that I'm gonna be safe even though I'm not having $1,000,000. It is said that girls shines with feminine energy next to a masculine man. It is true. It is said that feminine women attract masculine men. Mostly, this is true because even if you attract something not so masculine, because you're so feminine, you can easily be like, you know what? I'm not wearing pants in this relationship. You can leave. But what if you're not that feminine? What if you don't attract masculine men and you don't have a masculine partner? Shall you just wait for a prince to come with his masculinity and save you? There is this wrong stereotype that people come and get into relationships to fill this void. This is true that in relationship there should be like this masculine side that provides and make you feel safe, so you feel safe to be feminine self. But sometimes we forget about the point that you have to provide for yourself and you have to make safe space for yourself and to stand up in the relationship against your partner. And sometimes you will not feel safe and provided by your partner because you have to be against of him. I'm not saying that that's how it should work, but sometimes there will be arguments when you will have to speak your mind and you will have to set your boundaries. But you won't be able to do this when you're so feminine and the only masculine side that make you feel safe is your partner. What you have to do to tap into feminine energy is to become masculine. So no matter where you are and who you're talking with, you know that you can be your true self, you can be your feminine self, you can receive, you can just be, you can just feel, because no matter what, you have yourself and you can back yourself up. You are your plan B. You will not fall, and no matter what will happen to you, you're gonna get through this because you have yourself. You know, no matter who's gonna talk shit to you, you will be able to stand up for yourself and you don't need a man to do this for you. You know that in your relationship, if something bothers you, you can communicate and you can show up for yourself in those relationships and tell, hey, this is what bothering me. Can we talk about this? That's what I mean by saying that you have to become masculine. For example, if you're gonna heal your confidence and self-worth and you're gonna learn to set boundaries, you won't care about what other people are gonna say about your emotions. You won't care about people seeing what you feel and how you feel because you're already confident. You already know your self-worth. And if they're gonna try to make you live by their rules, you're gonna be like, page 37, how to set boundaries. You cannot talk like that. That's me and I know what I'm doing. I'm confident in myself. I know that it is valuable, at least in my life. I don't care if that makes sense in your life. That's my life. And I do whatever I want. Being like that is feminine, but also masculine because your masculine side make you feel safe. It protects you. It shows up for you. Your feminine side is just thriving because you are who you want to be and you don't care about anything else. And in relationship, this is something that partner can provide you, but not always, because sometimes you'll have to speak your mind against your partner. Sometimes you're gonna have to set your boundaries in your relationship if you want them to be healthy. You will have to communicate and you will have to get out of your comfort zone. So this is a side of masculinity that should be inside of you, because people think that relationships are like magic pills that can cure you out of your insecurities and all that stuff. And yes, it works, but it will not work if you're just like, yeah, whatever, I want someone to save me. Yeah, there are some cases, but do you think they are healthy when one person is in the relationship because of the need to heal and another person is in this relationship because he or she is in the need for healing? The key word is need. These relationships are built out of need. And what you want is when you started building this, when you started working on yourself, and when you come together in this relationship, you just add to each other. You just are better with each other. You just can heal each other. And in such relationship, when you're there out of love and not out of need, when you know that if anything, I can heal it on my own and I will work on it on my own. But with this person, it's gonna be quicker. It's gonna be better. Together we are better. When the need is over, what will you do? You will not need relationships anymore. And when relationships gonna end, your need is still there. It's never gonna go away until you try to solve it yourself. So we got the point. If you cannot protect and provide for yourself, you will not feel safe to let your feminine energy out. And this is only the first step. After that, you add to that and you actually make your feminine energy bloom like a flower. But first of all, we need some good roots. We need some good base. And good base is a masculine energy. How to become masculine and hear your masculinity without being too controlling or let go of control completely. First of all, keep in mind that feminine and masculine energy make you a whole person. You do not have to choose one of them. They complement each other. You can't be feminine without some masculinity. You will know that wherever you are and whoever you are talking to, you are safe and you can be your feminine self. You can let the emotions out, because as soon as they try to hurt you, your masculine side will come out and be like, you can't do this right here. I'm gonna protect myself. The second point is, depending on what masculine level you have, heal it. If your masculine side is too controlling, what you have to do is be like, okay, in these types of situations, I'm letting the control out of my hands. I'm not controlling anything. Define those situations where you can let this control out, right? If your masculine energy is on the contrary, like you don't even have it, you're too butterfly-ish and rainbowish and like optimistic. If you don't have this masculine side, how can you turn this on? Where can you start planning something? Where can you provide for yourself? You can literally just go and buy yourself flowers, go buy yourself some dinner, behave like you are dating yourself. Put a nice outfit on just for yourself, just to feel your best feminine self. And in that outfit, go and provide for yourself. Go buy yourself that coffee. Go buy yourself those flowers. So depending on your masculine energy, ask yourself, okay, what is my level of masculine energy? Is it okay, should I be more masculine? Should I be less masculine? Trust me, you will know when the right type of masculinity gonna come into your life. Because when you're at the right level of masculine energy, and actually, I don't really like the term right level of masculine energy. I'm sure that it is very unique for every person, because as soon as you are at your best point for masculine energy, you automatically start being feminine because you feel safe, because you can finally be yourself. The third point is to provide. Provide to your girlfriends. Because when you try to provide for a man, aka you compliment him, you talk to him really nicely, you are chasing him, in return, you either will get some masculine energy or you will not get anything, because men cannot provide you with feminine energy. It's just how it is. And when you're providing to a girlfriends or just girls overall, they cannot give you the masculine energy. What they can give you back is feminine energy in return to yours. So when you're providing for girls, you kind of mix masculine and feminine energy together, because first of all, you're a provider, you are doing something, you are making other girls feel safe or feel good, you compliment them, you buy some little gifts, you share sweets with them, you look at them and you just smile at them. Like, this is a provider. But also this is a feminine side, because you're doing this out of love, because you're putting your emotions in, because we are girls. You are using your love language, and depending on your love language, you provide for another girl. And they cannot give you masculine energy in return. So what they give you is their feminine energy. So you also feel good. And that's a great energy reciprocation. Biggest thing that I learned for the past 4 months is one of the best ways to become feminine is to get girl friendship. It's not an easy thing, because we have a lot of jealousy, and I think this topic about women being women deserves another video with all the things that we are going through, all the jealousy that we have. We somehow forgot to be sisters. We forgot that we are girls, we should help each other. And it's okay if someone does not reciprocate your energy, you don't have to force it. But this is very important, to find your friends that are gonna help you to step into your feminine energy, because trust me, this is life-changing. So try to provide for your girlfriends. And if you kind of have the situation where I also been there, where you don't really have any girlfriends, you don't have to know them to smile at them. You don't have to know them to say that, hey, I like your outfit, or wow, I saw you working out in the gym. You were killing it, girl. You were motivating me. Some of them, they will not reciprocate it, but that's okay. In this case, you will not get anything, but you will not get masculine energy as well. Providing for someone is not only a masculine side. It incorporates both, because you provide as a masculine side, and you're doing this out of love, and you provide out of your love language, out of your emotions, out of your feelings, so you can get feminine energy back. And the last point that I'm gonna leave you with is to learn how to set boundaries, learn to stand up and speak up, learn to be kind but not nice. Heal your confidence, heal your self-worth. All of those things you can do through inner work, aka reflection, journaling. Ask yourself some questions. A lot of things gonna make sense in your head if you start reflecting. And it doesn't mean that you have to only journal. You can journal. You can go for walks and just think with music. You can actually talk to people that you trust and try to go deeper in the conversation while taking notes. When you reflect, you get more answers, you get more questions, and you are able to make sure that you do not repeat the same pattern again. Ask yourself, why I am scared to be myself around people? What exactly I'm scared of? Like, what is my biggest fear? that they're gonna embarrass me in front of others. Learn how to sit up for yourself. They're gonna see you as someone that you're not. Carry your self-worth. Come on. Your worth and your value is your birthright. You are worthy of everything just because you are. Period. No explanation needed. You're afraid that if you're gonna trust too much, they're gonna leave you. Know that even if they're gonna leave you, you're gonna be just fine without them. Yes, it may hurt. Yes, you probably don't want to let go of that person, but the realization that no matter how much they can hurt me, I will get back on my feet. No matter what shit I am going through, I'm gonna go through this. I am my hero. I am my muse. I am my protector. And nothing bad can happen when I am on my side. So I'm gonna admit that I know a lot about feminine and masculine energy. I read a lot about this. I watched and listened to a lot of people about this, but I never really started practicing my feminine energy, if you can say so. The first time I started practicing getting into my feminine energy is in November 2023. Now it's March 2024. Life change. Feminine energy, I feel great. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I am loved. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. And when I wake up with this thought, the day is awesome because no matter what, I am loved. And so all that knowledge is really cool. The knowledge that you have don't make you feminine. It's all cool because it sounds easy, but it's not cool when it comes to your life because you actually have to do the job. I believe that everyone's feminine energy is so unique. Like there are some common things like using more of your intuition, letting your emotions out, letting your inner child out. Yes, but there are so many other stuff that make you feminine in a very unique way. And these little steps that you incorporate in your daily life, as soon as you will start feeling safe with your masculine energy, you will be able to experiment on anything that you want to try. Will it help you? Will it not help you? How you're gonna feel about this? How you're gonna feel after this? You can discover it on your own. Internet is a great source for different instructions, for different techniques that you can try, but only you decide whether it works for you or not. I'm really happy to share this piece of advice because I've never saw anyone talk about this, that you have to become masculine to be feminine, but this is such a key. Also, I am happy to announce that if you have any questions, if you have any advices that you want to get, you can DM me or we can actually schedule a call and it's for free. I just want to help you. I just want to hear your stories. I just want to be your safe space, even if you don't need any advices or anything. I'm gonna leave my Instagram down below so we can get in touch. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye!